My name is Meriam and I am from Group 3. My co-members are Ariel, Angel, and Giovanny. We will be discussing and showing you the visualization of the Hollywood hits and flops for our data analytics project. So now let's dig into the introduction of this movie. The Hollywood's Hits and Flops is a compilation of all the movies from 2007 to 2023. It has the data for the budget, foreign and domestic income, the genre of the movies. We also have the ratings from the critics like Rotten Tomatoes and IMDb rating. And then at the same time, we have the list of all the movies that has Oscar awards and in what category. The main objective of this project is to show some visualization between the budget and the income of each films, foreign and domestic, and also showing some genre comparison. And lastly is the if the movie won some Oscar award or not. We used four kinds of data analytics for this project. The first one is descriptive to show the financial performance of each movie based on their budget and the income generated foreign and domestic. And then we have the content analysis to give us an insight which movies is worth watching for based on the critic reviews from Rotten Tomatoes and IMDb rating. And we have the predictive analytics to give us an idea what would be the genre of the movies will be successful in the box office in the future by applying the financial analysis of the successful movie based on their income.
Hello, my name is Ariel Koenig, and I just wanted to do a quick overview of our Tableau presentation using the data set of the Hollywood Insider. This was a very big data set, and it had a lot of information that we really wanted to visualize and make it clear and understanding. All these years and all these different numbers of the income, the popularity between audiences and critics, and a lot of variables in this data set that we really wanted to just bring out the important aspects of it to make it more understandable uh, what's going on behind the scenes with Hollywood in the profit making part of it, and of course the popularity part of it. So we made this with about 8 visualizations, which we put into 3 different dashboards. And I will now continue on the next slides showing these dashboards, screenshots of these dashboards in more detail and explaining them in more detail. So first we have dashboard 1, which was our genre comparison. What we really wanted to show with this one was that there's a clear difference between action and the rest of the genres. Like you can already see uh, in the screenshot of the dashboard, you can see that action is a huge chunk in the tree map diagram. And then if you look at the bottom left, you can also see our Gapminder where I have it filtered to action as well. Where action you can see it goes all the way to the top corner of this visualization. And this is significant because when you see the other genres, they don't even make it close to that period. And what we wanted to show in this was that action is a clear, there's a clear profitability benefit in an an action film because more people tend to want to pay to see an action film at a theater or to buy it. They seem to want to do that more, as we can see with these statistics that show that they have that is way more popular. The last one that we have here is the bar graph, the horizontal bar graph, in which it shows the top 10 grossing films. And it's very interesting to note that out of the 10 of the top 10, there's 7 of them that are action. So again, showing that the most grossing films, the most profitable films are action, seemingly. And we can see that um, like in both of these comparisons, we're seeing worldwide grossing, so it's including domestic and foreign in it, and we can see that yeah, action has taken the top. And so next we'll go to the dashboard two. With dashboard two, we wanted to show the Oscar-winning films. Just that, we just filtered to show them because it just takes down from the whole huge amount of films that are shown on this data set. So we wanted to just show the Oscar winning films, as when you think Oscar winning films, you think of films that were very popular or that the critics really liked. And we kind of found with the first one on the tree map there, the visualization, it shows that actually the deviance between critics and audiences was quite significant with lots of films. And it's pretty obvious to think that, well, critics would like it more than audiences if it won an Oscar, but actually it's not the case with especially with the Golden Compass, the one there, the film there, that the audiences actually liked it a lot more than the critics. The critics didn't like it that much, but the audiences did. And so, but still, that won an Oscar, and that was quite surprising. The next thing on the bottom two visualizations, we're showing foreign and domestic profit separated. And reason we wanted to do this is because, well, with the other dashboard, we showed worldwide grossing for, and action took the top every time. But with this, we're showing the most popular films, and we're showing how actually foreign income has a big part in it. And we actually see here that a lot of animated films make way greater foreign income than other films like action films. If you can't see it with the screenshot, but there is American Sniper, which is way on the left hand side, showing of the scatter plot, showing that American Sniper made really good domestic income, but when it came to foreign income, it hardly made any. And when you see all the other plots on the right hand side, you're seeing that they're going further with both domestic and foreign income. And most of them are animated. And even the top one was an animated, which was Frozen. It made very high domestic and foreign income. And it says it's action, but really it's an animated film. So that there is showing that really animated kind of comes up on the top as far as foreign grossing films. Very popular worldwide. And though action really scores high on domestic, they make a lot of money on domestic, but not so much in the foreign market, as much in these specific films with that won Oscars. So next we'll go to the dashboard three. So in dashboard three, we this was a fairly simple visualization, but a very important one, I think, because it just shows really the on the top one you see the worldwide gross income through the years, and then on the bottom the red line there shows the budget, and we see that the budget has remained the same through all the years. It's varied very little. But with the worldwide grossing income, obviously we see a big jump in one of the years there and a big decline in one of the years there. And so we're seeing it's kind of based on the year, but we're seeing the same budget, which was surprising again to me to see that the budget through every year they have the same budget. But of course, what they make is a different story. And then on the bottom one, we have just the difference between the foreign and domestic income. And it's just a quick, simple illustration just to show the comparison between these incomes. And we'll continue now with Giovanny, who will continue with the presentation.
So yeah, throughout our learning process, the use of data visualizations did create much easier and clearer responses for us. It helped us to generate more ideas, also to find where in our project we needed to pay more attention. Um, so yeah, also as we worked on this project, it opened our eyes to see how like effective the collaboration really is, how we need each other to overcome the obstacles that we did face in our project. Um, and lastly, we met together to create these solutions for these difficulties that we faced. Um, but also we managed our time accordingly as we each had different roles in this assignment. This created a much more effective work environment for all of us. For our aha moments, Ariel and his computer really saved us. The solution we were looking for was exclusive to Ariel's computer. This brought our team a lot of relief, but also a little bit of regret, not knowing that we could have used Ariel's assistance much earlier, which could have saved us some time. But overall, um, Ariel and his computer did create a much needed breakthrough, but we also learned through these experiences, which is always good. So yeah, we will now continue our presentation with Angel.
The challenges in every organizational setting is very inevitable. And part of the challenges that we experience in our team is the conflict of schedule. Some of us have other commitments with other group projects, with other courses, because it's almost the end of the semester, and some of us have personal errands after school. So the only time that we can all work together is during class time. However, we were still able to finish it on time. And in terms of our project, um, we found a lot of data to use on our project, but most of them have missing data, missing values, and the data that we use in our project is a lot better than other data that we found. And then Miriam and I tried to fix all the missing data, and when we tried to run it through our Tableau, it didn't work. And we spent a lot of time just try to figure out how it how we can work it through our Tableau. And then we shared it to the team, and we found out that Ariel was able to run it smoothly. So that's really part of our challenges in our project, and that's part of our aha moments. And we were still able to finish it on time. So that's also good. And the last question is, if we could do it again, what would we change? So the most challenging part of doing this project is when we tried to load our data and it didn't work. We spent a lot of time trying to fix it, but it didn't work successfully. So if we could do it again, we would have asked everyone to load the data to know who else had issue loading it or who did not successfully load it, and from there we can figure it out why did it happen, what was the problem, and that will save us a lot of time. And of course, consistent communication so that everyone is aware of what happened. To wrap up this project, the team found out that the most popular genre is action and animation, which Ariel talked about it in detail already. And if film industry are to focus on maximizing their profit, they should use those popular genre to make films. However, they should not neglect other genres also for those people who do not prefer action and animation. And to wrap up our group, everyone is very cooperative, and when we had the challenges, we were able to work on it together so that we can finish the project without any problem and on time. And would like to thank everyone for listening, and you guys have a great day and Merry Christmas to everyone and Happy New Year. See you next semester.